Hey everybody, sorry about starting the live a little bit late. Um, Having some weird issues, so yeah, we started a little bit late, but that's okay. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and then we are going to do readings for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then probably on Saturday, I'm going to come on and do the readings instead of Sunday because I got my demonstration that I'm doing on Sundays. So, all right, let's get this going here. Okay, let's get these cards shuffled up. Hope everyone has had a good day so far. I'm a little nervous going to this. I'm going to a demonstration of another medium tonight, so I am curious how that's going to go. So I'll let you guys know on Saturday. Oh, okay. Shuffle these cards up here. I don't know if it's cloudy where you guys are at, but it's pretty cloudy here. Get ready to bring in a storm. I feel like my bones sometimes when the storms are getting ready to move in. Not a fun time. Not a fun time. Okay, so let's do Thursday first. I'm just going to finish shuffling these cards. One more shuffle. Oh. Come on, one more shuffle. That one didn't go too well. There we go. All right. So I'm going to do 3 piles, and we'll go from there. So let me just do this. All righty. Let's see what we can get here. So Thursday, which is March. Hi, Abantika Das. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm getting one right here. You would be first in line, but I'm going to do readings up until Sunday. Let's see, until Sunday. Yeah, because I'm not going to be. Yeah, I'll be doing readings up until Sunday for today. So starting with Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. So you'd have to wait a little bit to answer your to ask your question, but you would be first in line. Okay. All right. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, so I'm gonna just start out here, and then once I'm done with Sunday, you can ask your question. Okay. All right. You're very welcome. Another like, awesome. Okay. So Thursday. Reason I'm looking over this way, I have a little table set up over here, so help me to look this way. Okay, then let's do one of these cards here. There we go. And then let's do this. Push that one up. Let's do that there. And let's push this one up. Okay. So here's what we're getting for Thursday, guys. Tomorrow we have the we have the Thinking Man. Okay. The Temple Path in reverse. The Distorted Masculine. And then we have the Six of Cups. Okay. So when I see these cards, I definitely feel like when I see the Thinking Man, I see the Distorted Masculine in reverse and the Temple Path. Tomorrow we could be dealing with someone who is very strong in their reasoning and not necessarily for the right reasons. So this person could be bossy or very domineering or controlling. So there could be someone there. But when I see the Six of Cups, this could be maybe you saying, if you don't like to be treated that way, there could be boundaries that are being established. But I do feel that this person says things like, I have your best interest, right? And things like, but then they go ahead and they do things that are very mean and cruel and vindictive. So I feel like you'll have to be standing up for yourself. Hello there, Saurav Gupta. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm adding you to the list. You're the second on the list, okay? But I have to do this part of the reading first up until Sunday, and then you'll be the second one on the list. Hopefully you're having a good day too. So that's what I'm getting so far for Thursday. So let's see what else we can get here. Okay. All right. Let's look at this. Hey, Molly, how you doing? Good to see you here. So we have the Magician in the Mirror in reverse, the Garden in the Gate, Compatibility in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. Looks like the Knight of Swords. I'm doing good, Molly. Thank you. Thank you for asking. It looks like a sword card, but it's a cup because of the sword is made out of water. Kind of a confusing card, but this is the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups, Compatibility in reverse, Garden in the Gate, Magician in the Mirror in reverse. So how I would read this is, I feel like there could be something coming in, and we're not sure if we deserve it. Okay, this could be emotional understanding. This could be we're dealing with someone who we've dealt with before, and we don't want to have to deal with them anymore. And the Garden in the Gate, to me, when I see this card, it's kind of like the grass is greener on the other side kind of a card, even though they're already in a pretty nice little spot. So I would say if things are going well in your life and there's someone coming in and their energy disrupts things for you, I would say focus on having your own sense of self, right? Focus on feeling your own energy. And then if you feel comfortable being in a relationship or having company, then I would say go out there and do that. But for now, I'm feeling like this is something where we need to kind of protect our own energy, right? So especially when I see compatibility in reverse, there could be someone coming in. Thanks for the like, guys. There could be someone coming in that could be a very strong kind of personality. I don't feel like it's necessarily negative, but I don't feel like it's positive either. It's very similar to the other reading we did just a second ago. But even if you have a history with someone, and even if that history was fairly intimate, you don't owe that person anything. If they just pop back in your life and they're wanting privileges, they need to show you that they are there for you through actions, right? Words are great, but when it comes to actually doing something, again, thanks for the like. When it comes to actually doing something, actions speak so much louder than words. Anyone can say words, but actions, those take effort. Hey, Liz, how you doing? Okay, so let me put this one away. Then we'll go to the last pile here for Thursday. Ostrit, Alvarado, how are you doing, Ostrit? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'll add you to the list, Ostrit. I am sure you are wanting to ask a question. You would be third on the list. But I do this part first, up until Sunday. So up until Sunday, and then you guys can ask your questions. So let's get these readings going here. You are welcome. All right, so the last pile for Thursday, let's look at this one. Okay, so we have Patience in Reverse. Patience in Reverse, Door to Romance, the Rainbow Reviver, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. No, Saurav, I told you up until Sunday. So I'm doing this right now. This is for everybody that's watching and some of the other people that watch after it's posted. So when I'm doing your reading, you'll ask a question and then I'll answer it. But for now, this is just me doing a group reading for everybody up until Sunday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we have a little ways to go. All right. So again, Rainbow Reviver, Door to Romance, Patience in Reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So to me, this is literally the same situation we had in the other cards. So Patience in Reverse could be someone that we have to deal with, right? I see Door to Romance and I see the Rainbow Reviver. These are good cards. But when I see Patience in Reverse next to them, it makes me think that this person has already taken our time in some other way. Maybe they've come in and they've convinced us that they're the one for us in this moment, but there's something going on here where we're feeling not quite right. When I see Patience in Reverse, it's like they're trying us or they're testing us, and it's not necessarily a fun situation, right? So these cards here are definitely talking about, I feel like it could be an ex coming back for sure. But it could also just be a situation or a place that we don't necessarily want to be in that's coming back. So it could be a situation, a person, or a lesson. It's going good, Denise. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? So Rainbow Reviver. And then those ones in reverse. So just pay attention and be careful with what you choose to give your energy to, guys, as always. And when I see Patience in Reverse, to me, it's like this. The only thing humans, like we can go out there, we can do a lot of things, right? But we actually do have a currency that's tied to us, and that's time. So when we spend time on something and it doesn't turn out to be what we're wanting it to be, we need to cut the ties then and there. So that way we don't waste more time or more life force energy on something that's not working. Okay, so those are my 2 cents. So let's move on to Friday. So let me shuffle these cards here. And remember, you guys, to like and subscribe the video. You guys have been doing good on the likes, but if you guys have not been here before, please subscribe. Thank you very much, Abentika. I'm sorry your phone's about to die, but thank you so much. Going live again on Saturday because I have to do my demonstration on Sunday. So I'll be going live again on Saturday, probably 5 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay. Hello, Nima K. How you doing? Pretty sure I've seen you here before. I think you're here last one. Okay. Let's get these shuffled a couple more times. All right. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Nima. Thank you for asking. Just going on to Friday. We're going to go till Sunday, and then we will ask. We'll be able to take questions. Okay. A few more shuffles here. Okay, let's do this. Thank you so much, Sephora. I appreciate that. Yeah, donations do help. You guys can look down below to see that. Or you can just do this. Hold on. It doesn't even have to be that much. Just enough to say thank you for doing this, because it's, people like to be paid for doing work, right? Okay. I'll do that, and then I'll go here. All right, I just posted that. You guys, if you can donate anything that you feel like comfortable donating, please do. I would appreciate it greatly. Okay, so let's move on to Friday. Let's put these cards down. Let's do 2 of the True Black Tarot cards. Okay. Love the way those sparkle there. Okay, so let's do one of these. One of these. Yeah, let's do 2 of those. 2 of these. I already laid 2 out of the other cards, so let's not do that. We'll do 2 True Black Tarots on the next one. So, guys, pile 1, 2, or 3. What are you guys feeling? Oh. Okay, so we'll do pile. Nima says 1. Denise says 3. I'm curious on your end, guys. When you send a message, does it take a moment for it to come through, or does it just come through right away? I'm just curious. Okay, pile 1, pile 3. So I'll go straight in the middle, not pile 1 or pile 3, because both of them cancel each other out. So we'll go pile 2 first. Straight down the middle for this one. Okay. So this is for Friday. So what we have here is we have got, again, patience in reverse. Okay. Woman holding a coin in reverse. Let's let that focus. The gardener in reverse. And then we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. So it's a reverse reading. Okay. Okay, probably just trying to keep the chat going. Thank you, Nima, for telling me. Okay, so with all of these being in reverse, I feel like there's more of an emotional lesson going on here. Again, with patience in reverse, with woman holding a coin in reverse. So this could be feeling, to me, it feels like we could be in a job situation, or maybe we're feeling trapped, or we could be in a situation where maybe we're feeling not as appreciated, or we feel like we could be of use elsewhere, right? When I see patience in reverse, though, it could be that we're jumping the gun a little bit, because and also the woman holding the coin in reverse, to me, it's someone who I just feel like I'm antsy, right? I feel like I'm antsy. I feel like I'm ready to do something. But then we get the gardener in reverse, which is going out there. When I see the gardener in reverse, so a gardener normally would go out into the garden and they would pick things and they would weed. They would do something productive in the garden. The gardener in reverse, though, he just goes out and he picks whatever he wants whenever he wants to do it. He doesn't really care about what's going on. Okay, Denise, that makes sense. Right when you type it. All right. Now I understand that. But the gardener in reverse is someone who doesn't care and they just kind of trample over everything and they just go out and they do whatever it is they want to do. They don't really care if the fruit's ready. They don't really care if they're pulling a weed or a tomato. They just go out there and they just do stuff. Okay. So this to me is possibly going at things in a way that could be very callous, could be very, we could be doing things in a very insensitive way. So this is on Friday. So this is an energy where we could be looking at, I heard building up some sort of relationship. That would be, to me, this feels more like a work relationship, but it could be something like that. But I feel like we're going to be building up a relationship or a unity of some kind. So that's what I'm seeing so far for Friday. So let's do pile 1 and then we'll do pile 3. All right. Actually, since I'm going to be doing readings I'm going to be doing my next readings on Saturday, I think I'll just stop at Saturday, because then when I go back on Saturday, I can do Sunday's reading. So I think I'll do that. So I will stop on Saturday instead of Sunday. So about 5 more piles to go. And remember to like and subscribe, guys, please. It helps a ton. Okay. All right. So this is interesting. So here's the next pile here. We've got 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael in reverse. Then we get 3rd chakra. Thanks for the like, guys. 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel in reverse. The Silver Waterfall. And then we get the Strength card. This card's really cool. Really cool card. So how I would read this right here. We had the Silver Waterfall. I believe this one was upright. And then we had 3rd chakra and 4th chakra in reverse. So, and then we have this serpentine energy right here. So to me, this is going to be, Friday is going to be a day of awakening to flow, right? A day of having obstacles, but being able to flow despite the obstacles. So how I see this is when we're dealing with the 3rd chakra, we're dealing with force or we're dealing with willpower, right? However, when we're dealing with the 4th chakra, we're dealing with letting go, letting other people do their thing, realizing there's enough love, energy, and abundance for all of us to share. So what I see this being is letting ourselves get rid of that lack of mentality and step into a state of power. Ostrid, when it's your turn, we'll address it, and then you can post your question. Right now, I'm not taking questions. Okay, so Silver Waterfall. Like I said, so learning to go into a letting go mentality, right? If it doesn't serve us, let it go. Instead of trying to force something, because forcing never works, especially in relationships or especially in anything, really. If we're forcing it, it's not going to work. It'll fall in some way because it's not happening organically. Okay, does that make sense, you guys? So that's what I'm seeing here. We need to work on letting go of control, either of the situation, ourselves in a lot of ways, and we also need to let go of controlling others. So, all right. Because this card here says it will be fine, but it's going to feel like when we let go and we're not used to letting go, it feels like we're failing. It feels like we're allowing something to happen that could be bad. So that's something that I'm seeing here for sure. Okay. All right. Nima says, wow. So does that relate to your situation, Nima? All right, we're going to do this last pile here. I'm just getting these cards ready for my shuffle for Saturday. Okay, here we are on the last pile here. So we have Journey. Oh, okay. You feel like it just sounds like a strong message. It is. I feel like that's a pretty powerful message. That's how the universe operates, is through kind of letting go. The universe doesn't hold on to things that no longer needs. The world in reverse. Okay. Life purpose. And then we have Judgment in reverse. Okay, this one's particularly powerful. So when we have the Journey card, right, and then we have the world in reverse, that feels like we could be journeying into a hostile world. Okay, the reason why we feel like it's a hostile world is because we have a life purpose. We have something that it is that we want to do in this world. However, Judgment right here in reverse shows that we're not necessarily listening to the messages. Okay, so this could look something like going out there doing something where we could possibly be sabotaging ourselves, and then when it fails, we say to ourselves, see, I was right. I knew I would fail. And that, to me, is you're missing the point. If you want to prove yourself right, you can do that all day long. And the ego, in some way or another, will love that. But if you want to prove that you can do something, we need to come at it from a way of gentleness. Instead of trying to prove if we're right or wrong, we need to allow ourselves to be in the moment and to experience life for what it is. So Journey and the world in reverse, to me, is we need to go in and we need to fix what's been happening with our sense of the world. Why do we feel like the world would be unsafe? Why do we feel like there's a place that isn't necessarily our own? Even though we're in the world, we feel like we don't belong here sometimes. So when I see this life purpose card, though, we're definitely looking at focusing more on allowing ourselves to be in the present moment, right? Here's the heart space right here. We're allowing ourselves to be in the present moment. And from that, we need to let ourselves live in that present moment. Instead of worrying what happened yesterday and what could happen tomorrow, let's focus on what is happening right now. Okay? Does that make sense, guys? Friday could be a very purposeful day. I've never gotten that life purpose card before, so there could be something happening on Friday that could be a big event for some of you. Okay. Awesome, good. Glad you like it, Denise. All right, let's move on to Saturday. And then I will take questions. So that being said, you guys, like and subscribe if you have not already. I would really appreciate it. Okay. Let's get these shuffled here. All right. Party hat emoji. Celebration time. Come on. Let's have Saturday be a good day here. All days are good. Just some of them are a little harder than others. Well, not all days are good. I shouldn't say that. All days are unique. Some of them are a little more challenging than other days. Okay. Let's do this here. All right, Saturday's message. Okay. All right, one more pile to shuffle here. Okay. Alrighty, now we'll do the True Black Tarot cards. We'll do 2 of those because I feel like those can give some really good messages. Okay, so let's see what we get for Saturday. So guys, pile 1, 2, or 3. I'll let you guys type for a second. Three for Denise and 1 again. Okay. So let's do. I went down the middle last time. Let's do the pile Nima picked, and then I will do Denise's pile. Oh. Okay, so 1 for Nima. So we get. This is for Saturday. We get commitment, attachment, 6 of Cups, and then my favorite card, or one of them, the Judgment, or the Temperance card. Okay. So when I see this, there could be a Sag involved. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is a cute card. And yeah, the Temperance one's really cool too. So with the commitment card, Temperance, attachment, to me this seems good. This seems like there could be a balance thing. But when I see attachment here, there could be something where maybe we're holding on to, this could be a relationship with a Sagittarius of some sort, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but there could also be an attachment to a way of self-identifying. So we've become attached with ego. We've become attached with self-identification in some way. The attachment next to the commitment, though, this could be a relationship that could be codependent a little bit. What that means is that there's generally not 2 people in the relationship. There's like the one flesh couple. Okay, I saw that in a meme and it made me laugh anyway. But it's like there's no longer a you and a them. There is just the one flesh, right? There is just the one person. And that's not how it should be in a relationship. To me, that's codependency. So I could see that being something going on. However, with the 6 of Cups, no cards are in reverse. So there could just be a little bit of codependency maybe developing. But that's what I'm seeing here. So kind of pay attention to that and realize that our attachment does not lie in necessarily who we are or even who we're going to be, but in kind of how we perceive the world, right? And how we act in the world, because that's more important. We tend to identify with, I'm a man or I'm a woman, I'm 35, I'm this race or I'm that race. We tend to identify with all of these different ways of being, right? But ultimately, in the end, we're all human. And the thing we should identify with is, I think, love, treating other people with kindness and compassion, and trying our best to be in the present moment. Okay, so that's my take on it. All right, so let's do, I said Denise's pile next, so let's do 3. I'm still working on getting my classes set up, guys, so I just need you to hang in there a little bit longer. I've been a little busy this past little while, but I think after this next mediumship session, this physical demonstration that I'm doing, I think I'll be able to focus more on putting out a class. So, all right, and it'll be a 6-week, 6-week, 2 hours a week class, so about 12 hours. Thank you. I remember, Bronwyn, I remember you from a few times ago, 2 times ago, if I can remember correctly. But thank you so much for saying that. That's very nice of you. But yeah, the classes will be, like I said, 2 hours a week. Okay, so 2 hours one day, probably a weekend day, and there would be partner exercises, and there would be just partner exercises, and then I can help you guys if you're having trouble with connection or doing anything like that, and focusing on letting you guys sort of feel that power, feel that sense of connection, and working on letting you guys trust the process more. On if you're wanting to be a psychic or a medium or a tarot reader or anything, the class would help with that. But it's definitely more toward psychic development. And then when we do a few modules of that, we can look into mediumship development and so on and so forth. But yeah. Okay. I know you are, Denise, and I know Liz is, and I know the other Denise, I haven't seen her back yet, but I know there's a few people that are interested in the class, so I'll make a kind of what I would call a pre-pledge page, right, where you guys will sign up. It won't cost you anything to sign up for the class, but it's like you're saying that you're very interested, and then as soon as the class goes live, I can email you. So I'll just take your email addresses, and then I'll actually email you guys when the classes go live. And then when it's filled up, that following week will probably be when we start teaching. So, all right, let's do this. Okay, so we have yin yang. Okay. Then we have caring connections. Okay, and that also is yin yang duality, right? You'd want to be part of the class as well, Bronwyn? Hopefully I'm saying that right, Bronwyn. I have such a hard time with names. Destiny. And then we get the 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I'm starting to feel dizzy from this. So this is someone's energy, and I feel like this could be a more specific message, possibly. But what I feel is, had a song pop into my head. Anyway, so yin yang, caring connections. So caring connections, a unity between divine feminine, divine masculine, or just feminine masculine. Okay. the Destiny card. So there could be an event on Saturday where we're looking at dealing with a creative issue. This could be some of you leaving your job on Saturday. This could be people focusing more on letting themselves be happy than working for someone else. This could be a situation where we're taking our life into our own hands, right? And the Destiny card definitely speaks to that. All right, so the way this card is, when I said in your own hands, right? You might, Nima. It's I'm going to do so. It's 6 weeks, and it's $200 for the 6 weeks, but it's 2 hours each week. And most people have the gift. It's just if you want to develop it. I mean, it's as simple as that. Because we would be teaching a skill, right? That's kind of the thing. I think most people have a gift for it, but if you don't feel comfortable with it, that's kind of the thing, right? But the group is to establish a sense of it's going to be fun. It's going to be more playful than anything. It's not going to be this serious thing. I know I can come off a little bit serious, but the actual class itself, it's not going to be serious. And I don't want anyone to think that that's what it is. Psychic ability at its very core, in my opinion, is the adult imagination, right? And the childhood imagination is like you have imaginary friends, you're going out, you're playing. The adult imagination to me is psychic ability. It's just another form of it. But we need to understand what that imagination is, move it forward, and that's a huge part of the work, is being able to be imaginative. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So that's what I'm seeing here. So focus on creative endeavors. On Saturday, creative endeavors, possibly to the extent of giving something up in exchange for doing something that's more fun for you. Okay. All right. Let's put these cards in here, and then let's look at this last pile. There we go. To me, I think everyone has the gift, but it's rather people want to acknowledge that there's that part of themselves. But, some people acknowledge it, some people don't. Some people excel very fast, other people don't. But with psychic ability, it's kind of like when it clicks, it makes sense. Yes, Denise. So stay positive, and then, like I've told people, if you don't mind me giving a little bit of advice on the narcissistic stuff, best thing, in my opinion, and I've watched other videos on it, and the best thing you can do with narcissists, if you have to be in a situation where you're next to one of them and you're kind of there, is don't give them any personal details about yourself. So don't give any personal details. Keep yourself as muted and calm as possible. If they're trying to get a rise out of you, just stay very calm. Stay very calm. Don't give them anything to feed off of. As soon as they know they can get supply from you, they're going to keep pushing. So be very, very calm. Be almost zen-like, almost stoic. And then whatever they say, when they leave, they won't have drained your energy. If you give them emotion, if you show them emotion or you show them you're upset, that's what they're looking for, because it gives them that sense, right? It's the Walking Dead, right? And the Walking Dead have to feed on the living. In this situation, the narcissist is the zombie, and what they're feeding on is your energy and your well-being. When they feed on that, you become depleted. So focus on allowing yourself to be calm. If you have to be in a situation with a narcissist, just be calm and don't give any personal details. And Molly, thank you so much for showing your support. Everyone, that's what we can do on this channel, is show each other support. So please do that. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. Let me take a drink here. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. Give me 1 second, you guys. You're welcome, Denise. I feel like that's something that can help a lot of people. Also, you guys, okay. I do want you to know I will set up that page for the donations or not the donations. Actually, yeah, page for donations would be a good idea, but no, I will let you know when I set up the page for the pledging to take the class, and then you guys can take the class and we'll go from there. But I do have some ideas where we'll expand anyway. But if you guys are enjoying this, please feel free to donate to that link. You don't have to if you guys don't have the money. I completely understand. It's kind of tough times. But let's move on to this here. And like and subscribe too, you guys, please. Okay, so Saturday. Hey, Jenny G. Everything's going good. And thank you for asking. How are you doing? And then we have, this card is very unique. This is Anant. Kind of a difficult card to read, so I will put it into this situation as best I can. Just give me a minute. The Garden and the Gate again, this time in reverse, and Love. Okay, so this card, like I've been saying, this card is harder to read for me because it's like a new classification of a card. Yes, house chores. Sometimes it's nice to just kind of zone out and do your own thing, doing your chores. I actually don't mind that. If I can get in a cleaning mode, I have my headphones in and I'm just listening to nonsense, so that's what I do, then I don't mind that. So the Garden and the Gate in reverse and Love, okay? We could be focusing more on self-love. We could be focusing more on letting ourselves feel an energy of happiness and contentment. Saturday, I do feel like is going to be a rest day, okay? Big time when I see the Four of Swords, definitely a rest kind of day. Now we have this as well. Like I said, this is the Anant card, okay? So what is this card, you ask? So Anant is beyond space and time. That's its kind of whole deal. It's like this, you'll see it's a fetus that has an umbilical cord that goes into kind of like a snake. So it's beyond space and time. So this card here, it was this energy, if you can even call it an energy, right? It's so far beyond our comprehension that it doesn't exist in a way that we could make sense of it. It's like talking about there's a level of meditation that people reach that is called, they call it, I think it's 0 point consciousness, I think, and it's where you're in kind of like a void-like state, kind of like a state of non-existence. So this would be something that would either be that or it would be further beyond the state of non-existence. Maybe this energy was before the Big Bang, right? Maybe this energy was before any thought construct ever came into the universe at all, right? And the way I would describe this is that Saturday could be a very big energy day, but it could also be an energy day where we really need to focus on, like I said, self-love and relaxing. And Denise, you said you're going to go to a wedding with a narcissistic sister. So that could be something where we're going to be cutting the cord, so to speak. When I look at this card and this card, because these two are right next to each other, okay, we have an umbilical cord right here. I see us cutting the cord. I see us cutting the tie there. And the way we do that is to not show interest. If you talk to this person, you communicate with them, like I said before, we treat it like it is a very, kind of like you just met the person almost. You want to treat them very formally and not like they're someone who could have your heart on their sleeve kind of a thing. But that's what I'm seeing, you guys. So Saturday is going to be a big energy day. Doesn't mean negative energy, but it does mean that there could be some bigger life lessons coming into play here. Okay. All right. So that is it for, well, let me see which one of these I want to light next, because this one smells really good. These are the incense I was talking about. Getting this one, Fresh Rain, smells. This smells like someone just took a bouquet of flowers, like roses, and then I don't know. I like the smell of Skittles and Starburst, and that to me is what this smells like. Thank you, Nima. So I'm gonna light this one real quick. So give me a second. Give me just a second here. Let me light this. And I will be right back. So you guys just stay there, and Avantika Das left. So Saurav, hopefully I'm saying that name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. You're up. You can ask your question. If you don't ask, then I will go to Ostrich. So Saurav, ask your question if you're there. And then I will be back, you guys. Just give me 1 second here. All right. Yeah, there's a list, but it's not looking like anyone's here. So, are you wanting to ask a question, Nima? Oh, there we go. Smells like bologna in here. Those two smells together kind of make a weird odor. It's good bologna. It's fragrant bologna, but it does smell like bologna. Okay. Enough about that. So, Nima, go ahead and ask your question. Okay, guys, feel free to ask. And if remember, donations, you guys get more than one card. Without the donations, you just get one card. Your connection with Y. Okay, let's do this. I'll see what I can get here. And I know you've donated before, Jenny. And I still do the same thing. Even if you guys have donated before, I still do the one card. I feel like that's fair. Otherwise, it would become a situation of the person who donated the most, I would just pucker up and do some ass kissing. And I don't want to live that way. So, that's me, though. All right, how does Y feel? Or what's coming next in your connection with Y? Let's see. Hello, Prabhasadi? Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm adding you to the list here. These ones sort of took off. So I'll do that there. You're added to the list. You're after, there's Nima, designed by Jenny G, and then you. So give me a second here. Okay. Now at this point, you guys, you get your questions answered right away and in more detail if you donate to the link there. $5, 5 minutes, $15, 15 minutes. And I do private readings as well. Please like and subscribe on the video if you don't mind. All right, Nima, let me see what I can get for you. Okay. Let's do one more shuffle. Okay. Queen of... I believe it's Queen of Wands in reverse. So the person... Is this person a fire sign? Nima? Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius? No, both are Libra. Okay. Okay. Well, then I'll read it this way, because normally it's a always had trouble with that word. It's like a signifier card. So usually it defines a person, fire sign, usually. When I see this in reverse, though, they could have tendencies of a reversed fire sign. So this could be someone who could be, they could be hot-tempered, possibly someone who could be maybe malicious in certain ways. I feel like this person's energy, when I get this card here, it could just be that this person's feeling very, maybe they're draining. I'm not sure. Do they have a job, or were they recently fired? Is there anything going on here where there's something where creatively they're not able to express themselves? Okay. Is there stress in the connection because of that? I'm curious. Because when I see this in reverse, it feels like that's kind of a consuming thought. maybe this person identifies strongly with having a certain kind of job or having a certain kind of image. Not communicating. Okay, well, that explains this in reverse. So I would say, just with this card, I don't feel like there's a lot of energy moving forward with this in reverse. It feels more like there could be stonewalling, or there could be sulking on the other person's side, or there could just be a sense of like not knowing how to communicate. Could be something. But I definitely feel like it's something where there's a block. There's a blockage for sure. Okay, so that's the one card. So now we'll do, unless you want to pay for a reading, now we'll do Jenny G, right? Are you still there? You're welcome, Nima. All right, Jenny G, go for it. What was your question again? Now, when you guys order your tarot card reading, you can supersize it. Remember when that used to be a thing at McDonald's, supersizing? Well, I'm going to bring it back. We can supersize a reading by putting a little donation in there. There are some extra calories involved, but you know, it's some pretty good stuff. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay, your microblading business. You know what? Let's use the energy cards for that, and let's just do one here. Okay. One more. One more here. Okay. So I get man holding a coin in reverse. So that's a pretty specific answer to that question. See you, Nima. Take care. So when I get this card here, is there money that's being withheld? Are you asking for a loan, or are you asking for anything like that, Jenny G? When I see this, I feel like something's being withheld from you. Possible money or possible financial support. Oh, okay. Is anything going on with finances, though? Okay. All right. When I see that in reverse, it just says to me like something's going on, but okay. And you decorate. All right. Give me just a second here. Let me see what I can get. I'm trying to understand why that would be an issue. Okay, so has there been any talks to do that? Your freelance stuff, because when I see this, it does feel like there's something there. Oh yeah, Abantika. So I'll put you on the list. Hold on, I'm putting you back on the list here. The man holding a coin in reverse to me is someone who is either something's being withheld from them or they're not able to express it. You're welcome, Abantika. It feels like things that I'm getting here are well, then that could literally be this in reverse. Man holding a coin in reverse could be you. That could be you not feeling, like you said, not feeling an equal, or not feeling like your time is valuable, or you're not seeing yourself as being validated part of the team, would be something I would describe. When it's just the one card, that's about as good as I can do for that one, just because that is, to me, it feels like something's not being said or something's not being seen, right? So that to me makes a lot of sense. And I feel like this is something you would need to, I mean, talking about it's good, but sometimes in relationships it can be hard. I don't know on that one. If you're wanting to do your own thing, though, I would say talk about it, because as it stands now, if there's a lack of expression, you're going to feel invalidated, I feel like, until things start to happen in a direction that you would want them to happen in, or in a direction where you can say yes or no to something happening or not happening. Kind of like you have your own thing, right? Like you have your own thing that you do, you have your own thing that you have a say in. A sense of empowerment or self-empowerment would be something that I feel like would be very worthwhile. So you're fine. You're fine. What I do is, if someone wants to book, you guys, you can book whenever you want. I'm not going to pressure you into booking. When you're ready, right? So we can definitely go into that. So don't worry about that, okay? But focus on a sense of empowerment more than anything. And let yourself feel, the codependent thing, I think, is kind of a powerful thing too. If we lose ourselves in a relationship, it's hard for us to understand where we start and the other person begins, right? Yeah, we could do that. A video reading, we could do that. I like having the person there and going back and forth, but a video reading would work as well. I do those actually quite often. So we could do that. I do a video reading is $55.55 on my website, so $55.55 on my website, and then you could just watch it whenever. If that's something you'd want to do, again, I prefer to talk in person, but I understand there's things that can happen where it's not. Okay. Okay. All right. I see how it is. So that's something we could talk about, and working on establishing And identity would be good. Like, I feel like the codependent thing is, or kind of losing ourselves in a relationship is kind of what I'm getting, because it sounds like you don't have a say in what's going on in your life, which to me sounds like something that I feel like would need to be addressed, right? Like talking to me or being on here while they're at the gym, you shouldn't have to feel like you're hiding around or you're doing something when all you're asking is for your own sense of space. Yeah. Okay. That's something we can do. We can totally do that, and we'll look forward to when you, I guess, have the time to watch it. But we can do a video reading, like I said, 55, and then I'll see if I can get some psychic information a little bit more. What we can do that way, and generally they're about 30 minutes for the video reading, and so find a nice spot to. They sometimes go over a little bit, but. And then I upload it as a private video. You and me would be the only one that would have the link. Or I upload it as an unlisted video, so me and you are the only ones that have the link. Well, hopefully we can do a reading and it can help in that. Because I do sense that potential is being. Well, thank you. I do sense that potential is being. What would be the word? I want to say kind of fizzled out or squashed. So I do feel like there's something there, a potentiality for expression. But again, we'll address that when we do the reading that way, okay? And in the meantime, you're more than welcome to just be here and just kind of make yourself at home, so to speak. So, all right. And I appreciate the compliment. You're awesome. Thank you. So, Abantika, are you still there? Well, good. I'm glad you're listening because I tune out when I talk sometimes, so it helps. A business contract. Okay, so I do one card, and then any more detail, it costs a little bit for us to dive into it, okay? So I do one card, and then we can go from there. So let me see. I've got these energy cards. I'll see what I can get. Okay. So, hoping for the business contract. Let's see what we got here. All right. So here is what I get. Abantika. Again, hopefully I'm saying the name right. I get the Magician and the Mirror. Okay, so this card to me, when I see this, it makes me think of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, kind of a thing. There is a mirror that shows you whatever you're wanting most, right? So in this situation, I see this as being, okay, awesome. I'm glad I'm saying it right. In this situation, I see this as being something where I feel like it will happen, okay? it could, in my feeling, it could take a little bit more time than we're thinking. The deadline could be a little bit different, but I do see things happening. But don't focus on, let's see, how did you say it? I feel like it's going to happen, but there could be some delays. Okay. If you want to go deeper into that, we absolutely can, but that's what I'm seeing here. This is a good card, but there could be some twists and turns is all I'm seeing. So could just take a little bit longer. And if you want, you guys, the donations are here for your readings. You can do super chat as well, but that makes it so that I can make a little bit of money doing this, which is, yeah, the delays are something that can kind of put us off track. I understand. I do feel like it'll happen. Just give it time, and then we can go from there, okay? Fingers crossed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hopefully that helped answer your question. Frederica Johnson, will you be working soon? Let's see. Will you be working soon? All right. You're welcome, Abentika. And guys, like and subscribe too. I just saw someone like the video, so thank you so much for that. And please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I'll do one more shuffle. And Prabha, I will address your question right after I address this one. So let's see. That is, wow. Okay, Frederica Johnson, I get man holding a coin in reverse. Again, this was in the last reading I just did. Or this was in this was in my Jenny G reading here. So when I see man holding a coin in reverse, to me, this is something where, like I said to them, so man holding a coin in reverse is a card where we're looking at possible financial situation being held up by some sort of energy. I take it the job that you're wanting to do, Frederica, is going to be working with someone else, right? You're looking for a job from somewhere else instead of being self-employed. And I feel like something could be happening where it will take a little bit more time looking for a job. Possibly our mindsets are a little, maybe we need some time to focus on allowing ourselves to see what money means to us, because when I see man holding a coin in reverse, it's definitely about not allowing the power of money to come to us as easily as we could, right? I feel like there could be a blockage there financially. Obviously not working would be a big blockage, so I could definitely see that being something. That's what I see here. So I think you'll find something, but it's going to take a little bit more time. When I see man holding a coin in reverse, there just could be some issues surrounding money or finances that I'm seeing. So again, the one card readings, that's what I do for the one card reading. You want to do a bigger reading, you can donate right here, $5 for 5 minutes or $15 for 15 minutes. And then I do private readings on my website as well, which you can look at in the description below, and we can go into more detail. But I just do the one card free. So, all right. So hopefully that helps. Prabhasadhi. Hope I'm saying that right. Is there any chance that I will get back with my ex, or should I move on? Let's look at the energy cards here and see. I go live twice a week. Usually Wednesday and Sunday, sometimes Wednesday and Saturday. This Saturday I'm going live again. So I go live at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, usually. And then this Saturday, that's when I'll do it. So twice a week, usually, Frederica. Okay. Let's see what we get here. All right, so you asked me, you said, should you... Let's see, I want to ask, is there any chance that I will get back with my ex, or should I move on now? I see man holding a heart in reverse, so I would say move on. I don't feel like this person necessarily gets it. If I see the man holding a heart in reverse, it's someone who really doesn't understand a lot to do with how someone else feels. And I keep saying someone because I'm not going to say man or woman, because man or woman, we're capable of doing this. Okay. It doesn't have to be a man holding a heart. It could be whatever. But when I see this, I see it as being something where the other person doesn't know how to be expressive or let other people in or be vulnerable enough to have a relationship. So that's definitely what I'm feeling. I would honestly say the best thing to do going forward would be to just kind of cut ties with this person, because I don't feel like they're going to come back. And I feel like if they do come back, I don't think it's going to be without having a reason attached to it. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling for you, Prabhas. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay. So give me 1 second here. Okay. You are welcome, Prabha. I know it's not easy to hear, but I feel like you could find someone much better. Honestly. Someone more expressive. Okay. So I will be back, you guys. Hold tight, and please like the video if you haven't liked it yet, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will be back. So give me just a minute. Yeah, you can ask a question. Muskan Khan. How are you doing today? I am doing good. Thanks for the like, guys. I appreciate that. And this subscribing would be beneficial to you as well, and me. So if you guys can manage to do that, I'd appreciate it. Hello. I am doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Have no idea how to say your name. I assume it's French. Do you want me to add you to the list? Just Mo. Okay, that works for me. Mo works for me because French don't work for me. Not as well. All right, I will add you to the list. We have Muscon first, and then we have you. So we got two people on the list. So I'll do that. Okay. And thank you again for liking and subscribing. You are very welcome. So you're right on that list. Super easy to write MO, so you're right there. All right, Muskan, thank you so much for asking how I'm doing. I am doing great. I hope you're doing good. And please ask your question. And while we wait, I will do, well, not a whole lot. Kind of tied to this spot a little bit. So we will just wait. Take a drink here. Oh, shook the can. Okay, Muskan, I'm wondering if you're there. All right, so let me see here. Let me see if they're even still here. Yeah, it says you're here. Okay, there we go. Will Safi reconcile with me as he's. Okay. So, will there be a reconciliation? Let's look and see. All right. Will there be a reconciliation? Okay. So I'm going to address one question. Okay, one question for free. If you want to know more, we can go into that. Your question was, will you reconcile? Right. So I will draw one card for you, and that's for free. And then if you want to do anything more on that, you can look at my website, or you can donate here. So I'll just look. I'll see if you will reconcile. Okay, that's going to be the question that we're focusing on. Will you reconcile? One more shuffle here. So I get walking away in reverse. So this is an interesting card. When I see walking away in reverse, I feel like this person, again, you listed the reasons, but I feel like this person feels like they're walking away for the right reasons, but I feel like there could be a reconciliation where this person comes back, but I feel like it could take a while. When I see walking away in reverse, I feel like something needs to happen. There needs to be healing that is done. So it's not walking away for nothing, but I do feel like it could possibly be a while before this person comes back in your life in the way that would be beneficial to you, like marriage or something like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. So walking away in reverse, but it does feel like it could just take some time for something to happen. So it's not a yes or a no per se, but time will tell. So I would say don't put your life on pause. If that's something that's happening now, don't put your life on pause waiting for the perfect situation. Allow yourself to live, to see what life has to offer. And then if things happen where you meet up again, that's great. But if not, allow yourself to live and be in the moment for as much as you can. Okay, so that is your one card. So yeah, hopefully that helps you. Mo, are you still there? You're very welcome, Muskan. Hello, Malik. I do one card readings for free. You want anything else? Yeah, so do that here. Okay, so Mo and then Malik. Okay. What does the future hold for Vanessa and I? Okay, let me look here. Let's see what we can find out, Mo. How you asked it works for me. It doesn't have to be yes or no. What does the future hold for you and Vanessa, right? You're welcome. All right, what does the future hold for you and Vanessa? Let me see what we can get here. So I get the thinking woman in reverse. So to me, this is and I heard the words, it's like a muted possibility. So I feel like there's something here that could happen but it feels like something's happened to make energy feel kind of stuck. Does that make sense to you, Mo? Hey, Sabrina B, I'm adding you to the list here. Okay, so Sabrina B, you don't have to do this. This is a recommendation. Please like and subscribe, right? But also, something else that you could do is, or something else that happens is I put you on a list. And thank you for the like. I appreciate that. I put you on the list, and then when your turn comes up, then we go from there, okay? So when I say, Sabrina, what's your question? Because I'm going down a list, then you just type your question. And yeah, so it's not too difficult, but I'm here to help if you need it. So I hope your day's going good, Sabrina. And so Mo, thinking woman in reverse. Again, it feels like something is stuck. That feels like something is not wanting to move forward. We can do more of a reading on that if you want to pay to get more information. We can look more into that, but that's definitely what I'm getting here. Or you can go to my website and see the rates I have on there. I offer readings. I do video readings. But yeah, I just do the one card, guys. And so, all right. Let me see here. You're welcome. Hi, Alicia. I'll add you to the list too. Okay. Just give it time. I don't want to leave you with nothing, Mo. So just give it time and kind of see how things progress. But when I see the thinking woman in reverse, it could be someone that is not willing to, I guess, bend in their ways of thinking. All right, Malik, technically you were next. Let's see. So, will you finish your higher degree by next year? I don't want to be a smartass, but I feel like that's up to you, isn't it? Coming to me and asking if you'll, okay. Yeah, let me see. Will Malik finish his higher degree by next year? This is very dependent on you. So if you're feeling motivated, I'll probably take that energy and go into the future. But if something is standing in the way, that could be something that we project into the future as well. So let's see how we're feeling. All right, will you finish your higher degree by next year? Hello, Riri. Okay, so I get this is for Malik. I get financial constraints in reverse. So to me, I feel like as long as you're able to, yeah, basically there is an obstacle. There's something happening here, but I feel like if finances are taken care of, or if money is taken care of in such a way, I feel like you'd be okay. When I get financial constraints in reverse, I feel like there could be issues, but there also could be a way to overcome those issues. But that's what I'm seeing. So I feel like the only thing standing between you and getting your degree next year could possibly be more of a financial kind of barrier. Okay. So guys, angeluschiron.com, my website. Okay, I will do it this way. You can go there and look. You can look at everything I have to offer on the website, and then yeah. Frederica, I already answered one question for you. So I'm not going to answer another question. I usually do one card, one question per person, per live. So you're down on the list, Riri. Let's see. So we have Sabrina, then Alicia, then you. So Sabrina, what is your question? And remember, you guys, you get more detail, okay? You get more detail if... Oh, hold on. That is not wanting to cooperate. Give me 1 second. Hold on here. Okay. There we go. Finally got it. You get more detail on your questions if you pay a little for a reading or do a little donation, okay? Otherwise, these are just very basic readings. I feel like that's fair. Okay, so one card for Sabrina. Will things get better this year regarding love? And thanks again for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. And remember to subscribe, too, if you're not already subscribed. If you guys can't donate, I do appreciate the subscriptions. Not yet, Riri. I'll let you know. I'll say it's your turn to ask. You're on a list right here, so I'll let you know. And thanks, Sabrina. I appreciate that. Okay. Things get better this year regarding love for Sabrina B. Thank you, Haley. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Okay. Man, that card comes up a lot. That's twice we've had this card in a very short amount of time. Okay, so the thinking woman, this time it's upright. So will things go better in your life regarding love? So Sabrina, I'm going to say this, okay? Things will go better if we're allowing ourselves to assert boundaries, if we're allowing ourselves to not be taken advantage of. The thinking woman, to me, I view this person as being someone who's very quiet and kind of lets things happen. I feel like if we focus on life instead of letting things happen, we go more forward in life. You know, maybe we're a little more, would be the word. We're a little more action oriented and we go for it a little bit more. I feel like that's the best thing we can do. The thinking woman is a good card, but the thing with thinking is that when all we do is think, we usually don't take action. So when I see this card, I see it as things can go well for you, but you need to take steps, positive steps in having things go well towards love, like healing core wounds, focusing on the shadow self, focusing on all these things. That will help things go much better for you. Okay, hopefully that makes sense to you, Sabrina. And again, thanks for the subscription and everything. I appreciate that. We can go more into detail if you want to donate. There's that link right there, or you can go to my website and you guys can look at that. Okay. You guys are very welcome. Okay, Alicia, are you there still? Okay, will Joseph and you get back together? Will you and Joseph get back together? Will Joseph and Alicia get back together? Let's look. Let me do these cards actually. Joseph and Alicia, will you guys get back together? Let's see. So let's do it this way. One card is free. If you guys want another card, if you guys want 3 cards, okay, instead of just the one, $5. You want a 9 card reading, that'll be 15. So let's focus on doing it that way. You guys get more cards with more detail for money. Okay, I feel like that's fair enough. So 1 card for free. So I get the Tower card. Yeah, Haley. I can do the 1 card thing for you too. I know you donated a little bit ago, but I still do the 1 card readings, even for people that have donated. So, but yeah, you can be added to the list. You're after Riri, which is after Alicia. So you're 2 people down. Okay, so Alicia, I get the Tower card here. So you'll notice it's crumbling, right? The Tower card is something crumbling that no longer serves a purpose so that something new can be created. So I know, isn't it gorgeous? You really look at the detail. It is a beautiful card. But this card right here, when I look at this, it's something crumbling so that something else better can take its place. You'll notice the Tower card, this is holding something. You see these things of gold. You see a crown, you see these. There's a lot here, and there's even an eye. If you look behind, there's what looks like an eye or something. So to me, this is having something fall apart so that something new could come in, something stronger, something better. So I see this as kind of, I don't feel like you guys will get back together. I feel like there's something better for you on the horizon. But yeah, if you want more detail, okay, you can donate to this right here, $5 for 2 more cards. Or, yeah. You're welcome, Haley. I'll leave the reading open for a second. If there's someone that wants to, or if Alicia wants to go a little bit further, we absolutely can. You are welcome. All righty. So, Riri, are you still there? What type of emotions your Taurus has for you? Okay. We will see, Riri. Let's look. Shuffle these cards here. Remember, everybody, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And while you guys are hitting the like button and subscribing, I am going to light another incense. So hold on a second. Let's see, which one do we want to do? I like the desert sage one. Let's do that one. All right, so let's do this. Let's get this going here. Ooh, that's full candle. All right, let's do this here. There we go. All right, let's put this up, and then I will answer the question. All right, what kind of emotions does Taurus have for you? Let's look. All righty. One card, let's see. This is good. So it's the Sun card. So this is a good card. I feel like there's some positive emotions here. But also, if I see this card right here, I would ask what kind of emotions your Taurus has for you. That's the best way to know, is to ask someone. But I see the Sun card, which is good. So I feel like these are good emotions, but definitely get in a relationship where you can ask these questions, because you guys can come to me, absolutely, but you guys should be in a position in a relationship where you don't have to ask me. You can ask the person that's either sitting next to you or that you're messaging, and hopefully be able to get an answer, you know? That's why healing these emotional wounds and healing the shadow self is such a huge thing, so that you don't have to rely on me to get information. You guys can understand what the information is because you can ask them yourself. But I see it as being a good thing, and that's why I bring up asking them yourself, because I feel like I think they'd be open to it. The Sun card is one of the best cards you can have, so hopefully, Riri, that's good. That's good for you, because this is a card of positivity, of love, of appreciation. It's a pretty good card, and it's a pretty powerful card. So hopefully that's the case, Riri. All right, Haley. What is your question? You are welcome. That is quite a question, Haley. I'll see what I can find out with the cards. Let's see if he will heal fully and live a long time. Okay, so Teddy, how old is Teddy? You said he's a puppy. Is he 8 weeks old? Is he 2 months? 2 months, 4 months, 6 months old? How old is Teddy? 14 weeks. Okay, so 3.5 months old. All right. I got third chakra Archangel Chamuel, and then in reverse, and then I got Goddess of the Moon in reverse. Um, to me, if I see these cards when it comes to the mortality of a puppy, I do feel like I don't know if he would live very long, and that's hard for me to say. It should be a positive and uplifting thing. Because the surgery sounds like it would be pretty invasive. I mean, if it's heart surgery for a dog, is it sickly besides the heart stuff? Is there anything else going on with this puppy? Does it have trouble breathing? I'm just curious if there's any other health issues with this puppy. Hmm. Okay. The other way I could look at this then, if he's healthy, is it could just be a really long recovery process, possibly. When I see the third chakra, this one in reverse, though, it just makes me think that maybe the willpower, or for you, possibly, I mean, $5,000, that's kind of a lot. That one is kind of a tricky one. I can see if I can get anything. If I close my eyes here, let me see if I can get anything, any psychic information. I know. I assume that's something else. Either way, it's like a timing situation. Hmm. Give me just a second here. Let me see if I can get anything else. I would say try the surgery and then just see what happens, because either way, I mean, if you have the ability to do the surgery and save a puppy's life, I would root for that every time, even if it would be expensive and it would be something. I just don't know if he will live after for a very long time, but it's better than him not getting a shot at the surgery, if that makes any sense. And I'm just being honest with what I've got. That makes sense. That's why I saw the salon for you coming later. Do you remember that? I said it was either going to be I think I said May, and then I said next February or something. This could be one of the reasons why something came up. But I feel like you have a big heart and you want to save another animal. I feel like that's important. But to me, I feel like if you can save an animal's life, I'd say go for it. Hopefully you can get the money and the funds ready for that to happen. That's crazy expensive, though. It shouldn't be that much. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to go through that. That sounds difficult. I didn't get a time frame. I just feel like the healing would be rather difficult. And I tried focusing to try and get a time frame and I couldn't get one, so I'm sorry about that. That is one I feel like I can't really help with too much. I know that would be something. I got the hold on one second. I got the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel in reverse, and then I got the Moon card in reverse. So to me, it feels like it could be a pretty tough recovery. I just don't know on that one. I wish I could give you more of a concrete answer, but that's kind of a difficult one. Yeah, I'm sorry, Haley. I wish I could give you more of a concrete answer. Just kind of, there's no guarantees with a lot of things in life, and that's definitely one of those situations where I don't want to say I see this when I don't. And in my opinion, I feel like it could be either a very long recovery process or maybe he won't live long after the surgery. The puppy won't live that long after the surgery. So, because the cards I got were both more negative cards. So, but no insurance will cover because he's born with it. Well, that's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that there's no help for that. And that's really expensive. $5,000 to. It feels like it kind of fell in your lap, though, right? Even if he's not guaranteed to, let me put it this way, even if he's not guaranteed to live long after the surgery, right? Even if that's something that doesn't happen, oh, that's the minimum price. Okay. Well, if somehow you're able to do this for this puppy, regardless of if he lives that long or not, I feel like you would at least sleep better at night knowing that you tried something, even though for a while it might be a little bit difficult. Do you know what I mean? I personally feel like it would weigh on my conscience if I could have done something and I didn't. But then that's kind of hard because that is a lot of money. Yeah. That's what I have for you, Haley. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's the case, but do the best you can with it. And if for some reason it becomes too much, then just be there with the puppy. If for some reason you can't do it, be there with the puppy and let it know that it's loved. I know that. Yeah, the salon money that would cut a pretty big chunk into it. That could have been why I saw you opening it up later. You might be cutting into that salon money, or you might be doing something else. But like I said, if for some reason you can't do that for the puppy, you can't raise the money for it, or you can't do the surgery for it, allow yourself to be there and share that presence with the puppy as it's on its way out, just so that it doesn't feel alone, if that's something you have to do. That's hard. That's a tough one. It really is. Hmm. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, Haley. Drew, you have a question. So we'll do one card, Drew, and if you want any more information, then it's $5 for 3 cards, and then it's $15 for 9 cards. So the free readings are never very detailed, though, so it's up to you. If you want to do that, we can, but you can ask your question, Drew. I'm sorry, Haley. That sounds difficult. Really, really hard. I'm sorry that you're going through this. All right, Drew, let's see. All right. Let's do another shuffle here. Okay. Okay, so I've been getting this card constantly, no matter how much I shuffle the deck. Constantly. Thinking Woman in reverse. Okay. So I feel like, will you be successful in your new business venture? So have you taken any steps, Drew, in making this a possibility? Basically, what I'm saying is it just thinking about a business venture, or are you taking steps to actively achieve it? Okay. So is this a creative endeavor that you're looking to do, something a little more creative, or is it more financially based, business based? I feel like it's more creative. You said your new business venture, but I feel like there could be some creativity here that we could be looking at. Online selling. Okay. There can be some creativeness there. There could be A/B split testing, right? If you're selling stuff online, maybe you're doing Google AdWords, you're trying to find the right target audience, the demographic. I view that as creative in a sense. There's something here with creativity, so that's why I'm asking. Are you the only person involved in this venture, or are there other people that will be doing this with you? With a friend. Okay. Is someone more hesitant? Is the friend more hesitant? Are they leaving a job? Are they doing anything where they have to sort of put all their eggs in one basket? Or is this sort of a hobby for now and then it could turn into something later on for this friend? Hobby currently. Okay. Good, good. That to me sounds good because things are grounded. I feel like when we have this idea to start a business and we come out of the gate screaming, eventually we start barely making any noise at all. So when we come out of the gate and it's gentle and it's more of a gentle process. So I see things going well. I do feel like it's going to take time though. There's going to be things you didn't know were coming. There could be things you didn't think about that pop up, especially in the business realm. But it feels like the passion's there. It feels like there's a sense of an understanding of what it is you're doing in the online selling market, or more of a sense of understanding. But I do feel like you're going to need to learn more. When I see this card, the woman holding a book in reverse, I feel like we need to take the information that we have and we need to learn as much as we can about it. So, like I said, Google AdWords or Facebook or Instagram marketing, right? Or whatever it is you're choosing to do. Like if you're selling clothes or if you're doing something, look into possibly doing brand ambassadors, look into possibly doing something where you give away your items for free to people who could be influencers. Okay. If it's a high value item, expect, some reviews, or if it's something like that. I don't know if you're planning to sell a product that you've made and patented yourself, or if you're looking to sell other people's products. But influencers are a good way to possibly branch out into the online marketplace as well. So, that's something to think about. Probably something you already have thought about, but still. Um, yeah, so let yourself focus on kind of what's ahead of you in this. Don't get caught up in, well, get caught up in the day to day, into the details of the day, but don't get so caught up that you forget about why it is you're doing what you're doing, moving into a future endeavor with this, taking it from being a hobby, right? Something more of a hobby to something of a business as it tends to grow. I do see it being successful. Just let things happen naturally. And yeah. Okay. We can go further into that if you want, but that's what I'm seeing. So, all right. Okay. Like and subscribe, guys. And with that being said, I think I'm going to call it good for the night. And I will talk to you guys again on Saturday. So you guys take care. And I will talk to you again on Saturday. So Saturday at probably 5 p.m. All right. And yeah. See you guys then. Take care and have an awesome night or morning, depending on where you guys are at. And toodles.